ladies and gentlemen, we are all set for the CSE Sports Carnival 2025 Women's Cricket Edition. We've had so much women's cricketing action. Can I get a shout out for women's cricket? Thank you very much. And I can't think of a more perfect time to kickstart this leg of the tournament. We have the captain of the undefeated DI taking on CPC. I think it's going to be a fun one. Who wants to toss? Okay, CBC will call, DI will toss. Heads is the call. Heads it is. And CPC will bat first. Alright. All the best to the ladies. We'll start in about 10 minutes and can't wait to get into all the action. By the way, ladies, if you have anyone who's not here who would like to watch, everything is being streamed live on the CSC YouTube channel. So you can just go to the CSC YouTube channel and look at the live. Under the live tab section, you'll find the matches being streamed live. You can also go onto the Crick Heroes app as well as the CSC Sports Carnival app and get all the details from there.
Check, this is the mic test.
Test. Arrest.
And if you're joining us for the first time, then welcome and thanks for being here and joining us this evening on the broadcast. We are bringing you all the action live on our YouTube channel as well as on the Quick Heroes app. So definitely stay tuned. And here we go. DI to get things started for us. And a quick run and taken. And the umpire's contention is the ball did not fall, and we're off to a shaky start. The DI wicketkeeper thinks that it was well out, but she did not dislodge the bails. So she thought that she was being polite, but maybe she should have gone all out for it. Tough luck there, DI. Go all out the next time, girlies. All right, and CPC get away with a close one right off the bat. They'll be looking to put up a decent score on the board. That one is a crowd catch. It's hit the pitch before going straight back to the bowler. Oh, and that's a better delivery. Got a lot of pace on that one. No runs if the ball comes off the back wall, by the way. I'll explain the run scoring to you in a little bit because it's a little bit complicated and a little different from regular indoor cricketing rules. That one will not be going for a while because it did touch the batter's body. And go straight down the ground to Ria. Ria cleans it up very nicely. Bails come off before the ball reaches the pitch. They are putting some good pressure early on this over. Very decent start for them, just giving away 2 runs, and that's going to be a wide. And it is Arti's last ball. And a full toss, and that was an excellent start to the innings for DI and for CPC. At the end of one, it's 3 for no loss. Monica and Amisha to kick things off for CPC down to the center. And we are the captain there just doing her bit to ensure that all the bowlers know exactly what the bowling rules are. We are playing in a limited space, although it is the same area where the men's tournament was held just a few days ago. And what a cracking tournament and contest that was. CSC, the eventual victors right at the end. And sensational start here from Sudha. A very, very reliable player, the backbone of this DI team. And you can see exactly why. That's better. Quick running there. And Nidhi energetic in the field, trying to get the ball back and put on the pressure on the batters to complete their run. We already had a chance of a run out at the very first delivery of this innings. They are a super solid side. I think they've been undefeated in the last year, definitely, maybe more. And there's no LBW in this format of the game. Wicketkeeper got excited, but no LBW, but all other ways of getting out in standard cricketing rules apply. A little bit of spin for Sudha, and what a sensational catch! One-handed, plucked it out of the air, and the first one falls for CPC. CPC now 5 for 1. And there's a really great atmosphere, even though it's so early on in the tournament. All the teams sitting around the playing area cheering each other on. It's great to see. A lot of cheers, a lot of families out as well to support their mums and sisters and wives and partners. Oh, that's really good from Sudha. It was Neve with the sensational catch just a couple of minutes ago. I don't know if we can have a rewatch of that, but if we can't, just rewind a couple of minutes and watch the sensational stuff from this young girl. Ball coming with a bit of pace, and we are with a little bit of clever trickery, but the ball still finds its way for the first boundary for Punjab Club. And that'll bring us to the end of the second over. It's 10 for 1 for CPC. And it is Captain Ria who will bowl this all important third over. DI definitely looking to put some pressure on the beginning, but that is a sensational strike from Amisha down the ground for the first six of the evening. Once more going down the ground, but is there going to be a fielder under it? No, there isn't. And a quick run there from CPC. And here is the captain of CPC, Chand, who I was having a little bit of a chat with earlier on. Oh, and that's better from Ria. Better line and length. Quick run again. Good pressure in the field from DI. CPC seem to be settling down a little bit more. And that is a sensational strike straight out the ground, and two for Chand. She really knows how to score and keep that scoreboard ticking. Already a couple of solid strikes from her to get her team going. Once more, out the ground, and two more. And that'll bring us to the end of the over. It is 22 for 1. Here's Amisha now batting on 11 of 8, I beg your pardon. So it started off a bit shaky, but seems to be settling into her innings, and she'll be looking to get going right about now. We are only playing 6 innings, 6 overs in innings. And that's better from Amisha over there. Picks up another couple. So, a quick debrief about the scoring. It's a little bit complicated, so you might want to listen in closely. If the ball goes straight down the ground, as it did just there, and it bounces, then you get 4 runs. And if you hit the ball directly without a bounce, or it leaves the field of play directly in front, then it will be deemed the full 6. If the ball leaves the field of play on the right or the left hand side, then you will get 2 runs. Same if it comes off the net, you get 2 runs. And if the ball comes off the back wall at all, it is deemed no run, but of course you are allowed to run, and however many you run down the middle. And that is sensational stuff from Chand. Looking for the chance this evening. It's a bit early, it's only 5:30. Shout out to all the moms and dads who are tuning in to watch and support, and all the members of the clubs. Oh, and that's good, quick keeping, but Chand was right back in her crease. DI need to pick up this all important wicket. That's a full toss and been demolished for 2 more. And that will bring us to the end of the fourth. It is 41 for 1 for CPC. Right, and we got Sudha back in to bowl her second over. So one bowler is allowed to bowl two, but that is absolutely demolished right down the ground for a six. So not the start that she was expecting. And here's Amisha having a little bit of fun down there at the center. Now 26 not out. Thinks that's going to be a wide, but that was well within the field of play. By the way, the batter will have to retire after she scores 30. So regardless of whether she's out or not, she will have to retire after scoring 30. And Amisha already up to 26 and will be taking a safe pair of hands there, calm and cool in the deep. And Amisha did her part, played it supremely well. What an innings from her. And the second one falls for CPC. They're now 45 for 2. DI with an absolutely stacked bowling and batting lineup. Don't think they're on the lookout for any players, but in case DI you're looking for a substitute, the commentator is up for grabs. I don't know how much use I'll be, but I'll try. Right, Sudha. She was called in to pick up a wicket, and that's exactly what she did on cue. Sensationally played off. This is Rita to join in on the action for CPC. CPC, an upcoming side full of energy, and we saw it in the warm up, and we've seen it in the past couple of tournaments. They've been having a pretty decent season. Came third recently in the Hindustan Club tournament, which was played at just a couple of weeks ago. That is Subha, a sensational delivery straight to the keeper's hands. Last ball for her. Oh, and if the keeper had her gloves on that or had her hands around that, that would have been taken. But CPC scraped by the skin of their teeth, and that will bring us to the end of the fifth. It's 47-40. And it is Naved who will take us through to the end of this innings. Oh, good start there from her. Ball coming in with a bit of pace. And look at the fielding there from DI. Very attacking fielding position they have. Quick run. And I think she's well made her ground. We are going to go upstairs. The umpire isn't sure. I think she's made her ground. CPC now just shy of their half century, so that would be a pretty decent total against this DI side. Of course, their batting lineup is terrifying. And news from center is the batter is not out, so we can quickly move on to getting this innings through. And that is sensationally hit down the ground. And oh, captain, my captain. This captain is on absolute fire over here down there at the center. I say down there because it's literally down there. The game is being played in the outdoor swimming pool. So we have a good bird's eye view. That's in the air. And put down by the keeper and tries to run out. Everything happening in that delivery. Ball in the air, chance to run out. Little mad scramble to get back in their crease. Two balls to go now. Full toss in the air. Going to be taken. Taken. That's a set of hands of Arti in the deep for DI. And it is Preetha who will have to make way. Right. Just the one delivery for the new batter to face. Captain would have loved to have been on strike, I'm sure. It's pumping up a player. And here is the last delivery. Decides to go for the quick run and it comes off the back wall, so that will be four valuable runs out of the CPC side. They won't be too disappointed with that. And we come to the end of the innings. It is 59 for 3 after 6 for CPC. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the chase.
Check. So Calcutta Punjab club scoring 59 in the sixth overs. DI needs 60 to win. Be an interesting game.
Right, and we're all set for the chase, and 60 is what DI need to chase down in their 6 overs. And Sudha and Ria to kick things off for DI. Start off with a wide, so that was a lucky freebie to get things going. And there's been so much happening that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. My name is Raisa, and I will be taking you through all of the matches today. And joining me in the commentary box, that's in the end, that's going to be a huge wicket, but put down. Oh, what a let off for Ria. That would have been very, very exciting for CPC early on in the innings to get the main player out. And joining me in the comm box today is my good friend and co-commentator Liam Bain. Hi Liam, how's it going so far? Pretty exciting game.
Hi, Aisa. Thanks so much. That should be a full toss. That'll be a no ball as well. Yeah, really good start off from CPC. Looked like they were gonna get a huge total. I think 60 is really good here for the first game. But as we saw, if a batter gets in full flow, then they can hit quite a few in and over. Sudha has a free hit to try and get on the end of. Goes for it, it's in the air. They decide not to go for the run. That'll be 2 runs though. Sorry, oh, that is 2.
Two. 4, 6, 0.
6 on the board for DI already.
1, 2 there, and then 2. And 2 if it goes out.
Swing and a miss, that's a good comeback from the bowler. And Sudha smashes that away. I think it was in the 2 zone. Almost gets a 6. Monica finishes that. In fact, 1 ball remaining. They just need 10 and over. That's what DI will be thinking. The boundaries will come. It's a small area. Last ball of the first over. Sudha goes for another swing. And Monica with a good comeback. 8 after the first over for DI.
Right, these two need to average 10 an innings to 10 and over to get this innings comfortable. And once more an edge. Ria living on the edge. So that's her second let off. And it is Captain Chand, who's already had a sensational innings with the bat and looking to replicate that with the ball as well. And goes for the big swing and tries to get a single as well. So excellent running. And it's been such an entertaining match so far that I haven't even got a chance to discuss the excitement around women's cricket lately. And what a sensational last couple of weeks we've had for women's sport and women's cricket. And Sudha, that was sensational. Giving us some Jemima Rodrigues here, our very own in-house Jemima Rodrigues. Two fielders running in to take that catch. Sudha stands her ground. Once more, Sudha demolishes that, looking in dangerous form to close out the second over. It's 23 for no loss for DI. And it is Ami Mehra who will take us through the third. I've actually seen Ami play at a couple of open tournaments where there have been men and women playing. And she's really stood her ground. And the men too find it very difficult to play to Ami's bowling. And Ria doesn't think so. Smashes that straight down the ground for a sensational 4. And a quick run once again. Wicketkeeper couldn't get her hands on the ball. Chance of a run out. Once more Sudha, and is it going all the way? Yes, it is. She only counts in 6s, ladies and gentlemen. Once more opening the face of her bat. And DI looking very comfortable. Already got 35 up on the scoreboard. Full toss. And punished for it. Sudha with some sensational strikes. Very, very confident batting. She's looking to race to her 30, already on 29 in the blink of an eye. And Ami's had a little bit of a tougher time against the women, it seems, than the men. I've seen her bowl to men, and And Sudha finishes off in style. 47 up for DI, and Sudha retires at 35, making it look so easy. Everyone is on their feet clapping for her, and why not?
Check. A sensational innings for Sudha, and she retires at 35. DI now 47 for no loss.
Right, DI looking very comfortable and showing us why they're undefeated so far. Ball coming with a bit of pace and struck hard down the ground. It does come off the wall, and she does get her 4. Full toss and gets her wicket. Absolutely smashes the stumps, and Ria's in disbelief. It's going to go upstairs. The ball was very high. We're going to have to double check that. Definitely looked high from my perspective. A full toss. We're just going to check whether the batter stayed in her crease. They are though looking very comfortable. 11 needed of 17. So I think they're going to get it done with some to spare. All right, and final decision. The batter is out. It was a fair delivery, so Ria will have to walk. Just 11 for her. And it is Nidhi who's going to step up to the crease. So Aarti and Nidhi, the two new batters down at the center, to close things out for DI. Right, just 11 needed of 16. His whole family is out, including her husband and kids. Lovely to see all the family out to support in big numbers. And they're telling her to go for the side nets, but she goes all the way and picks up 2. Looking very comfortable and confident out there. One of the things that I love about women's cricket is you have so many moms out down there at the center, and their kids shouting and supporting them. So it's great to see many of the kids in the audience here today. Once more, but calls for a catch and taken. A short and sweet innings from Nidhi over there, and Punjab Club have their third. It is 51 for 3. And it is Neve who will start things off strong. Plays it off to the net. Smart move. Picks up 2. Just 7 to get now. We're so early on in the league. It's the very first day, the very first match. And there's already so much nervous excitement in the air. Here's Aarti choosing to go down the ground, and they decide not to go for the run, and that'll bring us to the end of the fourth. It's 53 for 3. Once more, plays it off to the side net. Really clever here from Neve, very controlled. Nidhi doesn't like to leave Shane alone for too long, so she quickly hit a couple of runs and then made her way back.
Hello.
Requesting the captains of Tolly and Calcutta Club to come for the toss. We'll have it at the far end. Captain of Tolly and captain of Calcutta Club. Thanks.
Oh, and the bowler had her arm outstretched in hopes of getting a catch, but there was just too much pace on that ball from Aarti. Just one run for Dia to take this home. And wants to do it in style, Aarti, and manages that. So Dia, a very, very convincing victory over Punjab Club, doing it in absolute fashion. 61 for 3 of Dia from just 4.4.
see who can get their first points on the board.
But unfortunately finished off on the losing side. 5 matches for you today as we kick off the CSC Sports Carnival women's cricket, which is the most popular form of cricket right now in all of India, and it should stay that way. So many people inspired by Indian women's team champions of the world, of course. Now we will be looking for the champions of CSC Carnival. 4 days from now. It's a good start with the ball though for Carnival Club. That'll be wide though. It's a very short boundary as compared to the men's cricket which we had a few days ago, CSC winning that. BIC in the final. Speaking of BIC, they have their own form of cricket in their carnival, and the dimensions slightly similar, and it's underarm cricket there. This one full-fledged. Bowl as fast as you want, throw as fast as you like. As my dear friend Dia found out. First over, first 4 off it, last ball to go. 6 overs only. Pulled away, well fielded, and pushed the one. Off the first over from Devika. What a start.
Great first over from Devika. It's 5 for no loss.
Starting off things for Carnival. A shot pulled away and run before. First boundary for Carnival. So great start to this over for Cal Club.
Little bit of women's cricket in Calcutta trivia coming for you. Cal Club is actually one of the oldest. Wow, sensational shot down the ground and picks up the first 6 of the innings. Calcutta Club is actually one of the first clubs to have a women's cricketing side, and women's cricket at the club level in Calcutta started a couple of years ago with an exhibition match between Calcutta Club and Saturday Club, which they would play as part of the Inter-Club Carnival at Saturday Club. It wasn't counted as a tournament, it was just an exhibition match, and in just a couple of years women's cricket has grown to this. At the CSC Sports Carnival we have 9 teams taking each other on, and this is Group 8 kicking things off. Last ball of the over. She's going to have to bowl that one again. Straight back. Taken. Caught. Here. And the first wicket for Calcutta Club. It's 19 for 1 after 2.
Dolly pick up their first wicket. Great attempt by the bowler herself.
Nicely pulled away. That should be a few more runs.
on the board for Calcutta Club. Amazing batting. Guma has to retire. On 36, she scores 35. But very well played to her. 73 on the board now for Kyle Club. With 8 balls to go. .74 for 3 after 5 overs, 1 more to go. How many runs can Cal Club get in this first innings?
And we have the catch. Looking for a big one, I'm sure. And she smashes that for no runs because it's gone behind the stumps. Kind of like baseball. Goes behind the home plate. And the balls come flying back into the arena. I was going to say into the swimming pool. Sometimes we forget that we're actually playing inside the pool. It's such a intriguing, quirky concept. We're all here for it though. Edged. No runs behind the stumps unless you physically run them. But this has been a really good over from Devika. Bowling a second. And another big hit for 2 from Nitisha. She stays on strike. It's 2D basically. It stands for 2 declared. 80 on the board. That could become 84 very quickly, and it does.
Another very short, another boundary. Last ball of the innings. And Nitisha finishes off in style. Moves up to 38 and can now finish on 90 after 6 overs. What a super batting performance from them.
taking charge of this second over, and an excellent over she's had so far. Shimana, the new batter in. That's been given a wide. Calcutta Club not very happy with that decision, and understandably so. So 78 is what Tollygunge Club need in 28 deliveries, which is quite a tall ask. Particularly if they keep having to face bowling like that. A really good batting performance by Calcutta Club, particularly Vibha, and that's in the air and pops out of the bowler's hands. Tuktuki would have loved to have a wicket to her name and really cement Calcutta Club's position in this game. It's a really tough group. We have Calcutta Club, Tollygunge Club, CCFC, DI, and Hindustan Club, if I'm not mistaken. So, very, very competitive teams. Once more in the air, calls for a catch through the fingers of the fielder, and that'll go all the way for a welcome for Tolly. Got a bit of spin on that one, Tuktuki. And that is an excellent end to the over. It's 18 for 1 for Tollygunge Club. I beg your pardon, the Group A comprises DIA, Calcutta Club, Tollygunge Club, CCFC and CPC. And Group B will have BRC, CSC, Hindustan Club and Saturday Club battling it out. 2 teams from each group will qualify through to the semi-final. And then, of course, the winner of the 2 semi-finals will qualify for the final. And all the action we'll be bringing you live and exclusive over the next couple of days. So definitely check it out on the YouTube channel as well as on the CSC Sports Carnival app, which you can download off the App Store or the Play Store. Right, things looking a little bit tight for Tolly. 73 needed now of their 23 deliveries. But a couple of big hits down the ground. It is quite a small playing area. They can go for those sixes just out of the outreached hand of the fielder, and picks up another couple. Oh, off the wall. So that will be a 4. Once more going for that same and through Vibha's legs, and nutmegged Vibha for back-to-back boundaries here. In the air now this time, and a bit of a collision, the bowler and the wickets. She had her heart in her mouth and held her breath while the ball was in the air. But Rini doing a decent job at making a dent in this chase. That's good bowling from Nishtha. She also did a really good job earlier on in the innings to put up this big total of 91 from Calcutta Club. To the fielder once more, through the fielder's hands. Getting off very, very lucky here is Tollygunge Club as they come to the end of the third. It's 26 for 1. A couple of close calls there for Tollygunge Club, but they make it to the end of the third over. 26 for 1. They now need 65 in 18 balls. And it is Shimana who will look to get going. Now is the time where they really need to put their foot on the accelerator. Tollygunge Club already halfway through the innings. Straight back to the bowler. Tidy there from Calcutta Club. And it is Papia. A bit of spin to the ball. Once more down the ground. And well stopped there by Vibha. So far, Cal Club looking in, and that is going to be taken. Just as I said it, Cal Club looking in control of this game, and even more so now. And Papia with an excellent delivery to get Shimana out. And Tollygunge Club in deep trouble now, 27 for 3. I beg your pardon, 27 for 2. Each squad comprises only 7 members. So at the fall of the 6th wicket, the innings will come to a close. And we only have 6 overs per inning, so very quick games, limited overs in a very confined space. And that is Anisha showing you the extent of the space, or lack of space rather, as she sends that ball flying to the net for a 6 and goes once more for the big hit and gets it. Back-to-back 6s here. Check. Back-to-back 6s for Anisha, and kicking things off and getting Tollygunge Club back into the contest. 51 needed in 13 now. And another hat-trick of 6s. Check. A hat-trick of 6s for Anisha of the first 3 balls that she faced. Tollygunge Club now 46 for 2 after 4. What a sensational over for them. Rini will just be looking to rotate that strike and allow Anisha to come back and do her thing. Looking in fine touch, Anisha. Asking is now 45 runs of 12 balls. Right, the asking is looking dangerous, but so is Anisha. Looping delivery and punished and dropped by Vibha. Everything is happening. That was close. And understandably, Calcutta Club backing and going for the most reliable bowler, Tuktuki. She did a really sensational job in her first 6 deliveries and will be hoping to replicate that right now. Once more, goes all the way, and can Vibha catch it? Yes, she can. And Vibha takes it this time, and Tollygunge Club lose their third. 46 for 3. Tina into the attack, looks to pull it away, and confusion at the center, and Anisha has to walk away. I'm not sure there was a run there, and back-to-back wickets for Cal Club, and look at them enjoying themselves down at the center. Back-to-back wickets for Calcutta Club, and they're looking to do this in a bit of style. I think they're in a hurry to go home. Right, really making their way through this batting lineup. 46 for 4 for Tollygunge Club now. And I think it's Devika who will step up. Tuktuki really doing an excellent job steering this team from the front. two new batters out and knocks over her own stumps, and she will have to go. So, technically a hat trick, I think. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Check. Dada, hat trick ki? Oh, Dada, hat trick. Hat trick to. Hat trick na. Kothay? Second one was Rana. Check. So 3 wickets in 3 balls. Not a hat trick because there was a run out in there, but sensational stuff here from Calcutta Club. Last ball for Tuktuki. Looping delivery slower, 1 and no run given. So steering a very, very tight ship. Tollygunge Club now 46 for 5 after 5. Tollygunge Club now 46 for 5 after 5. Wise to let that one fly. Start off with a wide. As is customary in this tournament, if you watched any of the men's games, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. In practically every innings and in some innings in every over, we kick things off with the wide. So keeping up with tradition, here is Disha. So a long way off now for Tolly, 44 needed in 4. But good to see them fighting right till the end. And run rate will come into play for all of the teams to determine which team will qualify into the semi-final. In case any team is tied on the same number of points, run rate will count. So all the teams will be looking to improve their run rate in every game against every opponent. So there's no space for any slacking. You gotta keep yourself on your toes. And two new batters are Devika and Siddhika, looking to do their job for Tollygunge Club. Makes contact this time, Devika. Free hit, let's see if she can take advantage of this. She can't get out on this delivery. So, yes, she does take advantage and it falls safely. Doesn't risk the run out, doesn't take the run. Once more, a lot of movement in her crease and takes a quick single, and look at them cheering for just a single. That is why I love women's sports. Fighting till the very, very last delivery. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere after this delivery because we will be bringing you all the action between two very, very exciting teams, Calcutta Cricket and Football Club and CPC, and that will be that for Calcutta Club, and they win in very convincing fashion. A sensational victory for Calcutta Club over there, winning by over 30 runs. Next up, we'll have a very exciting game between CCNFC and Calcutta Punjab Club, so don't go anywhere.
So after a big wait for Priyanka who was playing darts, it's time to go to ball one. CPC taking on CCFC who won the toss and chose to bowl. CPC scoring 60 in their first game, but DI brushing them aside with a really good chase. Quite a strong group this one. And CCFC, CPC, DI probably the favorites, but Cal Club with a great performance as well. So it's not going to be easy to make it out of this group and qualify for the semi-finals. That's a good delivery, played away well by Amishi for 2 runs. Sorry, Amisha. Batted really well versus DI in that first game. And I was commentating in the Hindustan Club Carnival tournament as well. She batted well there too. Very talented player. In the slot. Good attempt by Astha, but it's over the top for 6. Riddhi, who started off pretty well, gets hit for 2 and then 6.
That's our first 6 match.
3. In the slot again, that's even better.
Back here for Amisha.
And it's the strut after hitting the 6. She's got a lot of swag. Amisha. Well, let me tell you, there's no better feeling than hitting a 6 and then just walking halfway down the pitch. Three added to the total, 18 after the first.
CPC off to a sensational start at 18 for no loss after the first.
And Astha, the captain, comes in. And that is what she's all about. Too quick for Amisha. Steps in and rattles the stumps. What a start.
Asta bringing the goods in the very first delivery, absolutely rattling the stumps of Amisha. The first wicket falls for CPC.
Chand comes in. The captain versus captain battle. Nicely bowled. She is very good at this cover drive. As she's shown there. Monica, the other batter.
You can't change his design. You can't change the action. If you're chucking and chucking, and if you're allowed it, he only corrected the action. But the umpire should not come with that.
Instead of calling the first one, no. Because she's lost out, she got bored. But she can't help it now. Nicely bowled again by Asta, who is super quick right now. Unplayable stuff from her. Short distance as well. So once you start bowling overarm, you have to continue bowling in that way throughout the over. You can't switch to throw bowling, but before the over you can choose either. Nicely bowled, well played by Chand. Very important that Chand can bat through for a few overs. Amisha gave them a good start. Now it's up to these two to get a few more boundaries, but probably not against Asta. She's bowling so well. And that's the end of the second over. It's 22 for 1. Asta just gives away 4 and gets a wicket as well. Quick single taken, that's good running. Veena Tiwari, the new bowler for CCFC. Monica on strike. Full toss, swept away nicely. And that'll be 3 more to the total. Can't bowl those full tosses to Chance. She'll put you away for 6. Oh, misses that one. If she connected properly, would have surely gone all the way for 6. And that's a fantastic shot. Monica sweeps it straight for a lovely 6. Takes it up to 33 for CPC.
Monica getting into the action and adding 6 more to the total.
Good comeback from Veena. Bowling it slightly fuller this time. Almost halfway through this first innings. Last ball of the third. Goes for the sweep. Missed by the keeper. And Chand comes in for a quick single. It's 34 after 3. 33 after 3.
33 for 1 after 3.
Bridget comes in, almost a chance for a run out. Asta needed to throw that slightly quicker. Could have been a problem for Chand there if she didn't get on to the crease on time, into the crease on time. Bridget to Monica. Pulled away nicely into the nets. 1+1. Steady batting from Monica, who moves on to 12 now. And that is what Chan's all about. Smashes that away for 6 in the slot and away it goes.
Chan looking to send some balls straight to the Chan.
Three runs more to the total. This is a good over so far. 12 off it, 2 balls to go. Bridget trying to get back into it. Shorter ball played away. Priyanka could get the run out. They need to be slightly quicker there. And smashed away again by Chand. Another 6. 50 up for CPC. It's 52 after 4. What an over.
Captain coolly
19 off it.
CPC now 52 for 1. Chan batting on 22.
Astha, who's going to come and bowl even faster than the previous over. 2 overs from her. One bowler can bowl 2.
Asta in for her second over.
Monica's got to be careful of those Yorkers from Asta. Oops, that could be a no ball. Yes, it has been given a no ball, so it will be a free hit. We don't have that sound effect for you here, but we're going to make do with a bit of a cappella. This is a good battle. Chand versus Asta. Was a good Yorker, played it back to the bowler. Waiting for the Yorker. What a battle this is. Pulled away, this time it was shorter. That's one way to negotiate the short ball, get 3 out of it, which is actually a good result. Oh no, that's another no ball from Asta. And a free hit. This is where Chand can cash in. Doesn't have to worry about getting out to Asta. Another Yorker, couldn't get it away. But this is better from CPC after their first innings against DI. They scored exactly this amount. Beautifully played by Monica, who is keeping the scoreboard taking really well. 18 or 14 for her.
CPC cruised their way to 68 for 1 with just 1 over left to go. Batter must retire at 35.
top performance from Chan, 39 of
Brilliant
40.
innings with the bat for her.
One of the best we've seen.
Captain of Calcutta, can you join us at the far end of the pool for the toss, please?
Oh, swing and a miss, and Priyanka thinks she should get the wide. Things definitely heating up here in the second innings. CCFC need 61 and 29 and just inches away from the stumps and choose not to go for the run. Bridget wants it. She still wants it. And Priyanka playing it safe, wasn't quite ready. Apologizes to her non-striker. And it is Preetha who's going to bowl the second over for us. Straight to the fielder. Good fielding there and a quick run as well. And she needs to save that from going to the boundary. And she does. A diving attempt and really good in the deep over there from Amisha.
And great running as well.
Good cricket all round. We love women's sport. I'm going to say that on loop. In the air. That has to be taken. Oh no, and the captain puts it down. That would have been a big, big wicket, and Bridget breathes a sigh of relief. 59 and 26 is the asking. Could go either way still. That's a good call from Priyanka. Decides against the run, and keeping it tight in the field is CPC. That pitched outside the makeshift pitch.
So that will be a free hit.
Let's see if Priyanka can get behind this one. And that's much better from Preetha. And that will bring us to the end of the second. It's 25 for no loss.
3 runs from it. 25 after the first 2. CCFC need 58 runs to win in the next 4 overs.
Here's Amisha into the attack with a bit of swag. As Liam was saying earlier on, she bats also with some aura, and she definitely has an aura while bowling, and put down would have been a valuable wicket. And looking for the run out as well. But just a single. Entertaining start to this third over. Calls for a catch and would have been a sensational one. Really good bowling here from Amisha, keeping things very, very tight for CPC as the asking climbs for CC and FC. Oh, and just misses the wicket. Having a little bit of fun out there, Amisha. That's what it's all about anyway. Enjoying the game, and she certainly knows how to do that. This CPC side is full of energy. They've been on a high the last couple of weeks. Coming off a really good performance in the Hindustan Club tournament, and that'll add to it. Watch that celebration, girls and boys. Blows a kiss for all of us, and a well-deserved wicket for Amisha. Gets her woman in the end. CC and FC 26 for 1 after 2.5. Captain Asa coming in at 1 down. Things looking a little bit tight here for CCNFC. They now need 57 of 20, so will definitely be looking to get a couple of big hits. Just about halfway through the innings. They haven't quite got going, CCFC. CPC has been really tight in the field, and excellent last couple of overs for them. And that is definitely going to be a no ball. And Asa gets a free hit her way. So a freebie coming for Asa. Let's see what she does with it. Goes all the way. And
hits it for 6.
that's 6 well-deserved runs for Captain Asa. The last delivery from Amisha. She'll be looking for this all-important wicket. Really good over for her up until now. Oh, and slips through her fingers, goes all the way, and we're going to get a final call of what that is. And it was a double bounce. I thought so as well. Asa came out to meet it, but the ball did bounce twice, so she will have to bowl that again. And it's 4. So a good couple of deliveries for CCNFC. Full toss and smashed away from Asa.
Second 6 of this over. And it's 44 at the end of 3 overs for CCFC.
44 for 1 at this halfway point in the innings, and CCFC looking a lot more comfortable after these last 3 deliveries. Need 39 in 18 now.
39 to win of 18 balls.
Let's see if Bridget can get in on the action. Played on, stays low down the ground and gets 4.
4 for Bridget.
Oh, a slow one here from Preetha, who's in for her second over. Bowled a really good first over, I think giving away only 3 runs. So looking to pull the CCFC side back a bit. If they can keep Asa off strike, I think that should be helpful. Asa. So things were looking quite grim for CCNFC up until Asa came out to bat, and what a turnaround last couple of overs it has been for them. Looking absolutely in control of this contest now, need 24 of 12. The next contest, by the way, is between Calcutta Club and DI. Calcutta Club won that toss and chose to have a bat first. And a quick single there. Here's a reverse captain on captain, and once more Asa going big and all the way.
All the way for 6.
Add that to the highlight reel, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and a good stop there from... Oh, and I don't think she had a bat grounded. We are have to going to go upstairs, and that's going to be very close. And really good thinking from this CPC fielding side. They were all over that. Not letting up just yet. Asta taking it a bit aste.
But the decision is not
Saved by the skin of her teeth. Astha can keep breathing. 17 and 10. 17 and 10. That is the asking. 17 and 10. What can Astha do? A dot ball. Excellent stuff here from CPC.
This one is getting close.
Gonna go right down to the wire. Once more, ball stays low. Can they sneak in? Yes, they can. And I think that touched the back wall, but they're just giving a 3. Last ball of the second last over, just 14 to go. Can Bridget make this one count? And takes him! Chand takes the wicket of Bridget, and Bridget did an excellent job. 31 in her innings. And more importantly, a dot ball for CPC. So Shivi will come down to battle it out for CC and FC Asta at the other end. And CCFC need 14 of 6. Unless there's a misfield, it's where will you run to? No, you can't. No, if there's a misfield, you can running one is only 14 to win.
So it all comes down to the last over, 14 to win of 6.
And it is Ammi who's got a ton of experience under her belt to see the things through for CPC. This one is going to go right down to the wire. Asta looking to go big. And absolutely demolished for just 2.
12 to win of 5.
12 of 5 now. Asa almost had it.
This is the closest one we've had so far. Game 1 of the women's cricket.
And listen to the crowd get going. Women's cricket for you, everybody. And that one is probably going to be Captain Cool taking her team to the victory. 6 easy runs for Assam, making it look so very simple. 6 of 4 now. 6 of 4. Just 6 needed of the 4. She'll be looking to close things out herself. Taking charge of this innings, Astha. 35, she is not. And it is Jackie who will join Shivi down at the center. Let's see. Let's see what Ami's got. Jackie, Shivi, Ami. Stays low, goes for the quick single. A little bit of a misfield. 3 to win of 1 now. Come on, Shivi, go for the big hit.
And Shivangi facing her first ball.
Shivangi facing her very first delivery. Last ball from Ami.
3 to win.
Captain Chan screaming instructions at her fielding side. The crowd is on their feet. It's only the league stage on the first day, everybody. I told you it was going to be a fun one, and boy was I right. Right down to the last ball. Let's go. Non-striker all ready to run. Shivi goes. Well stopped and just a single, and CBC win by 1 run. Sensational win for them, and look at those celebrations. It looked really tight for them in the middle. Captain of CCFC, Asa, doing her very best and went right down to the last ball, and CPC snatching that first victory away from CCNFC. And look at those celebrations, guys. My hair is literally standing. What an exciting match it has been. And look at the other teams bowing down to this CPC side. It was hard fought and right down to the last ball. And thanks for that thriller, ladies. And well played by both the sides. We'll be coming to you with a little more action. We have 2 games left to go. The next one, DI taking on Cal Club, which will be coming to you very, very soon. Check. All right, here we go. Match number 4 in Group A coming your way. Let's play some cricket, girls. Oh, and a great start to kick things off for DI. They look very calm and composed out there. Very relaxed, even in the first game. Not too much shusha. Got things done very clinically. Little bit of a misfield from Ria to kick things off. Ria's having a little bit too much fun between games. Goes for the big hit and gets a couple. So DI only had to make 60 in their first game to take out the victory. They'll be hoping to limit Cal Club to a similar score, although all the games since we have seen larger totals than that. It is a small playing area, lots of scoring opportunities. Right, a little bit of confusion between the players and the umpires, arguing of where the ball actually made contact with the wall and how many runs should be awarded for that. Just the first over and already things getting very spicy out here at the center. Everyone very excited. Tension definitely high. And that is a big wide. Just need to calm down, everyone. Get their head back in the game. Keep things tidy. That's much better from Aarti over there. DI with a huge turnout in support. And gets him at the last, on the last delivery of the first over. The first one falls for Calcutta Club, and DI looking in high spirits. 7 for 1 for Calcutta Club after the first. DI picking up their first wicket. 7 for 1 for Calcutta Club. An excellent start for DI. I think I know you're having fun, but your over is over, yeah. And it is Sudha who is going to take us through this second over. And she has been in sublime batting and bowling form. Look at that catch. All right. She's having a great day. Or she had a first good game. Let's see if she can carry that on. Good start. Not giving the batter too many options. Oh, and Ria sliding the other way. Quick single, good running there between the wickets for Calcutta Club. They will have to take those singles if they want to keep this scoreboard ticking, because this fielding side is absolutely solid from DI. Once more, straight back to the bowler. In the air. Who's going to go for it? It is Nidhi, and can't hold on to it. Put down, unfortunately. Her smile makes up for it. That's all right, Nidhi. Nidhi feeling the pressure. Apologizes to her teammates. So many fans watching. It's a packed stadium here, Liam. Goes for the quick single and mix up at the middle. Really good feeling. Keeps it calm, cool and clean. And DI getting it done. Another one bites the dust for Cal Club. And I guess it is Papia who will have to walk. DI looking in fine form. We have Sabha into the attack. She wasn't available for their first match and one of their key players, and they had a phenomenal victory even without her. So, oh, beautiful delivery to start things off. I was just raving about her and now you know why. Virtually unplayable. Calcutta Club cannot seem to get going. It is Tuktuki, the captain, who's joined us down at the center, and Ria once more sliding the wrong way. Go Ria! And chance for a catch, but little beyond the outstretched hand of Ria. Very tight here from DI. In the air and taken. Easy does it. Another one bites the dust for Cal Club.
DI making this look a little too easy, and a third fall for Calcutta Club.
They're in some real trouble now. Oh, and she gets another one. Sabha with back-to-back wickets there. And Nidhi with a good catch behind the stumps, one-handed. Let's go, DI. DI looking to get us back on schedule. Can we update the scoreboard, please? So quick fall of a couple of wickets, and it is Shoini who will join us down at the centre. And Sabha is on a hat-trick ball. Check. Back-to-back wickets for Sabha, and at the end of the third, it is 13 for 4 for Calcutta Club. Right now, you know why they are so dominant, because bowling has been spot on, batting has been spot on, and fielding has been absolutely sensational. Just the one run off the side net. Vibha had a good game in the last match. I think she played out 30 or 35 runs. Can't seem to get going against these bowlers. And it is Captain Ria showing off a bit of a bowling action. And sensational stuff here. Calcutta Club just can't seem to make contact. And that one does make contact. Just the one run. No chance of taking a run to add to that scoreboard either. So in big trouble here, Calcutta Club. In the air, and that's going to go. And it's Aarti with a safe pair of hands, and another one bites the dust for Calcutta Club. Aarti with, I think, her third catch of the evening, and another one bites the dust for Calcutta Club. Running through them very quickly. It's 16 for 5 for Calcutta Club now. And it is Shweta who will come in as the bowler, and Sabita and Sragdhara, the two batters in for Calcutta Club. They're going to have to put up a brave face and do their best. Once more in the air, and none of the fielders can get to it. And there's an appeal. Yeah, the finger does go up. I thought there was a niggle on it. And the keeper took a comfy catch. And now the umpires are confused. One umpire saying out and one umpire saying not out. I definitely saw the ball touch the bat, and that is going to be that for Calcutta Club. Right, just checking with the third umpire. Either third out. DI thinks that they are done and dusted. And that'll be that. So 16 all out. Calcutta Club. A rough one for them, but what a sensational bowling performance from DI here, and an even better fielding performance.
It doesn't get better than that, and that is exactly why they are undefeated for so long. DI leading Calcutta Club up for 16 runs. The chase coming to you in just a few minutes. Requesting the captains
CCFC narrowly missing out in the last game by 1 run. Doesn't get closer than that. Asta wanting to continue her good form. She scored 35 in the last game. And back-to-back sixes from Asta. What a start for CCFC. Who missed out in the last game by just 1 run, which is really sad. They want to fight back this game. And that's 3 in a row, a hat trick of sixes from Asta. Safe to say she is set on the crease. And that's another 6, 4 sixes in a row. This is special batting from Asta. No ball as well, it was a double bounce. In fact, 4 given.
Yeah, what are they doing today? I don't know.
You can check that once.
It was a 6 though. And another. 5 sixes in a row from Asta. Can she go for the maximum 6 in a row? This is a great chance. And there she does it, 6 sixes in a row. Asta with a fantastic knock. She has to retire. There's still 1 more ball left in the over. But she's crossed 35. So she has to retire right low, Asta. That's as quick as it gets. "37 of the first 5 balls. And now Bridget comes in after that special performance from Asta Seth. Edged almost a catch. 37 of the first over. CCFC mean business after losing that first game by just 1 run. So 37 after the first over for CCFC. What a grand start for them. And Dipti is on the other end, namesake of Dipti Sharma, who got player of the tournament in the ICC Women's World Cup. So hopefully she can carry on that kind of form that her namesake left off with. And that will be 2 to start off with for Dipti. Might be a long innings here for the poly bowlers. And Dipti joins the party. That's a 6 for her as well. Eggs are almost taken. And a no ball called because it was bouncing outside the crease, or rather the pitch, which is those 2 black lines. Asta coming into bat and finishing off 6 sixes in an over. What a special knock that was. And there'll be a no, not like really is the new bowler. And another 6 from Digito. In fact, it could have. And another 6 from Digito. In fact, it could have bounced before. No, it didn't. 6 signaled by the umpire. They decide not to run. See ball, hit ball. Forget the singles. Say CCFC. And that's another 6. This is relentless batting from CCFC. Two overs to go, scores 107 for 1. Fantastic shot from Dipti. She has to retire. 37 of 13. Great innings with 5 sixes and 1 4. The boundary is really small here. Pretty easy for anybody to just lift it over the top for 6. Fielders are not even standing on the boundary. Actually, that's something that probably need to do. Priyanka Singh, the new batter. No ball on a free hit to welcome her to the crease. They decide not to take the run, which is the correct option. Priyanka gets off the mark. Pulls it away, quick single, Bridget runs and makes her ground. So Bridget now 1 hit away from retirement as well. Well left by Bridget, that's a wide. Bridget scanned across for another couple. And that'll be another one. Chance for Shimana to get a wicket. And I think they could have missed a trick here. Shimana has been the best bowler. She's bowled the second last over. Means she can't be the one to bowl 2. That'll be a wide again though. Beautiful shot by Bridget. She'll have to retire on 39. Very well played. 1 over to go. CCFC on 128. So Jackie comes in next to join Priyanka. No ball, smashed away for 6 by Priyanka, who joins the party. It's a good comeback by Alisha. Dot ball. Just away from the wide line, or beyond that wide line. Another wide called. Another ball to be bowled. That's a good delivery by Anisha. Really good bowling by Anisha to pull things back for Tally Club. And that will be 4. Up to 140 goes CCFC. Can we get to 150? Nicely fielded. And Jackie comes on strike. She's used to hitting 180s. Let's see if she can hit a 6. And she does hit a 6. No ball as well. Up to 148 goes CCFC. And Jackie has a chance to get them to 150. And she does get it to the boundary. 150. 2 on the board for CCFC, an absolutely mammoth score in the final game of the day. Tally will need to borrow their skins if they want to chase this.
All right, we're all set for the massive run chase. 153 to chase down. That is going to be quite a task and almost run out. So Team Tolly off to a little bit of a shaky start. And CCFC fighting back after that narrow loss just a couple of minutes ago to Calcutta Punjab Club, losing by just 1 run. Definitely doesn't look like that's going to be the case in this match, and they'll be looking to secure that net run rate. Remember that 2 teams will qualify to the semi-final from this group. DI looking very, very pretty at the top, cleaning out Calcutta Club in just 1 over, and that's the first wicket down for Tolly. And CCFC looking to get in on the top of the table action. Look at those celebrations there. The first one falls for Tolly. It's 2 for 1. And that's the first boundary for Tollygunge Club. It is Rini and Shimana down there at the crease for Tollygunge Club. They have quite a task ahead of them. And Bridget starting things off with a wide, as is customary in this tournament. Seems like everyone likes to bowl that first one for a wide. I think it's got to do something with the pool. Full toss in the air. And dropped. Would have been a solid one for CCFC if they could hold on to that. Would have been a couple of wickets down early for Tolly. Good to see the smiles on the batters' faces despite being in such a difficult position. Bridget needs to calm things down a little bit as her captain advises from behind the stumps. All of these girls had a sensational day out with the bat. CFC looking on absolute fire there. Dipti, Asta, Bridget all making their stipulated 35. Going to go upstairs to check for the run out. I think she's in. Just have to confirm. Run out. Oh, third umpire, Dada. He doesn't even know. He's charging on the phone first. Right, so waiting for the third umpire's decision. Waiting on the third umpire's decision. He's having a close look at it. Right, looks like it's tighter than we thought. Third umpire really taking some time with this decision. Oh, it's going to be a long chase and he's adding to the time, that's for sure. I think it's going to be a not out. A very close decision, but not out is the final call. It was super close, but not out is the final call. Oh, and that's better from Bridget. Looping delivery and plays it off. Doesn't risk taking the run. This is Shimani. I beg your pardon, Shimana. And that's going to be deemed a wide. So Bridget's going to need to bowl that one again. Given away a couple of wides in this over already. 142 needed in 26. Already looking very tough for Tolly. That's in the air. Going to be taken but put down. So a couple of drop catches from CC and FC already. And that is going to be taken. Deepthi keeping calm under pressure and finally getting that catch that they were waiting for. It'll bring us to the end of the second over. It's 12 for 2. Right, lefty Deepthi in with the third over. Outstretched hand would have been a catch. Would have loved to get a wicket off that first delivery. We've seen Deepthi more often on the pickleball court lately, doing some really good stuff. That was going to be a free hit, but can't get a hold of that Tolly and can't take advantage. CCFC batters did a great job in putting up this total. That's going to be a wide. Bowlers haven't been as clinical as the batters, that's for sure. Couple of loose deliveries definitely helping Tolly on their way, and that will be taken. And that will be taken. Another one bites the dust for Tolly. It is 17 to 3.
Where was she in the first game, bro?
Alright, and that hits the batter on the way out. So unlucky for Tollygunj Club there. Two new batters out at the crease. It will be Chondrima and Priyanka out here for Tollygunj Club. Tolly, both their men and women, putting up brave efforts. And that'll be taken. CCFC with some catching practice now. And the fourth falls for Tolly. Tolly lose their fourth. And CCFC look like they are cruising their way to a victory. Tolly need 135 runs in 20 deliveries to get this done. And Dipti just can't find that line and length. Lucky that she's got the flexibility to give away a couple of extras and gets her woman. That's a sensational recovery delivery from Dipti, and she picks up another one. I think it's her third wicket of the innings. And Tollygunge Club now 19 for 5. Dipti with 3 wickets of 5 deliveries. Make that 4 of 6. And that will be that. CCFC winning in some convincing fashion. And that'll be that for Tollygunge Club. They're all out at 19.